Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Binti Ismail and today I will present my poster based on the development of multi-operable medical checker for outpatient. As you can see, the layouts of the poster consists of a few sections, which is introduction, objective, application of the project, the result and conclusion. Today, I will present in Bahasa Melayu and English. Hope you enjoy. Before that, let me explain phase of M-OMC development. There are 3 phases of the development for this project. The first one, pre-development, that consists of online survey and real-time observation in OPD, which is outpatient department, in clinic and hospital. The second one, development of the product, that consists of software development and hardware development. And the last one, post-development, that consists of device testing and data analysis for the product. M-OMC is developed after considering a few factors where conventional method and equipment has dragged amount of time in taking patients' data. Second, no suitable device that applicable with suitable application that can reduce time taken in taking data. The last one, manual measurement may be inaccurate due to human parallax error. Pintas selalu mengenai OPD ataupun jabatan pesakit luar di klinik dan hospital di Malaysia. Menurut laporan audit kebangsaan 2018, OPD telah menjadi jabatan yang paling sibuk di klinik dan hospital di Malaysia, di mana faktor masa telah menjadi penyumbang utama kepada kesesakan dan kelewatan di jabatan tersebut. Hal ini disebabkan oleh masa menunggu di antara satu stesen ke satu stesen untuk pesakit mendapatkan rawatan mereka. Oleh itu, kajian lapangan telah dijalankan untuk mengumpul respon orang ramai berkenaan dengan situasi di OPD. Rata-rata responden bersetuju bahawa keadaan di OPD agak sesak dan masa menunggu menjadi faktor utama yang menyumbang kepada kesesakan di jabatan tersebut. Selain itu, hasil kajian juga mendapati rata-rata responden bersetuju dengan pengurangan masa menunggu boleh mengurangkan kesesakan yang berlaku di jabatan pesakit luar. Berdasarkan permasalahan yang telah dikemukakan, OMC telah dibangunkan untuk mengatasi masalah tersebut. For the methods of the development, this is the block diagram. We use 4 main sensor, which is ultrasonic sensor to detect height, temperature to detect body temperature, strain gauge to measure weight, and heart rate sensor to measure heart rate. So we use Arduino as a microcontroller. So the sensor that connects to the Arduino will initialize all the measurements and display in LCD display on the device and transfer into the mobile application, which is OMC apps, and send the data into the system that has been built for this project. For project application, M-OMC is an innovation that is designed to help medical staff or nurse during medical checkup. It is one device that has multifunctional operation that can measure patients' data such as height, body weight, body temperature, and heart rate directly. It is also built in a system where it can transfer all the data remotely by using mobile application that we name OMC apps that connect to the doctor's computer that can record all the measurements instead using of medical card. Function of M-OMC: first to measure body weight, body height, body temperature and heart rate directly. Second, to record all the data measurements in one application that can replace manual method instead using of medical card to record the data. And the last one, transfer all the data into a system so that medical officer can check history record of the patient for further prescription. For result and data analysis, we divided into 2, which is pre-development analysis and post-development analysis. For pre-development analysis, we conducted a survey and research based on real-time observation into medical places, which is Clinic A and Hospital B. In this survey, there are 60 participants are involved and their waiting time are recorded in both graphs. The result from the graph shows that the difference between total waiting time that are recorded in hospital and clinic. The total waiting time in hospital are more than the clinic. This is because the capacity of hospital and working hours are longer than clinic. This factor maybe contributes to the constituencies of waiting time in Clinic A and Hospital B. This is the result from the survey that we had carried out in Clinic A. So the data of 30 patients that attend OPD has been transferred into the graph to analyze the average of waiting time for each person. So at the 90% of observation, waiting time of queuing time is 47 minutes with standard deviation plus minus 2.5 minutes per person. So the range of time taken for this sample for 30 patients is 40 minutes to 50 minutes to get their treatment from station 1 to station 3, which is from registration to the pre-consultation with the nurse. So meanwhile, this is the result for the hospital. By using similar method in Clinic A, the observation at the 90% of the data shows that the waiting time for each patient to complete the first 3 sections in OPD at the hospital is 77 minutes with the standard deviations plus minus 3.65 minutes per person. So based on the graph and the table, clearly shows that the duration time is around 73 minutes to 80 minutes per person for them to complete their treatment at the OPD. As a conclusion, we also calculate the total waiting time, the total average of waiting time between Clinic A and Hospital B, where this calculation shows that the total average of time is 62 minutes per person. By using this calculation, the average of time proves that the minimum time required for each patient is at least 1 hour when they attend at the first 3 sections in OPD, starting from registration to the pre-consultation by nurse. For post-development analysis, an experiment had carried out on the device by using comparison method between the normal device that used by nurse and M-OMC. So this method of analysis is to ensure the accuracy of this project and the functionality of the device. So the parameters that we have analyzed is body temperature, body weight, body height, and heart rate. So we use 5 different person with different weight and height as a subjects for this experiment. For device experiment, the result has been transferred into the graph. So since we have 4 parameters, which is body weight, body height, body temperature, and heart rate, we have 4 graphs, and each graph has been analyzed to calculate the percentage of relative error between the normal device that is used by nurse and between the M-OMC. So for your information, the blue one is the reading of the normal device that is used by nurse, and the orange one is the reading of M-OMC. Of relative error, we use formula where the total average of normal device is minus with the total average M-OMC, then divided with the total average of normal device that has been measured, times with the 100, and then we got the result where the percentage of differences between both devices. Last but not least, this device has commercial value where it has potential in improving healthcare system, especially in OPD, in clinic and hospital in Malaysia, by combining all the measurements in one device, so it can decrease the amount of time taken during pre-consultation. It is also affordable with high return investment to the community that can give benefits to the medical staff and patients. It is also can reduce and replace the old bulky equipment that manually used in OPD right now. As a conclusion, this project has successfully achieved its objective, which is the first one, to design a multi-operational device that can measure all the measurements such as height, body weight, body temperature, and heart rate directly. The second one, OMC apps, is developed to record all the data measurements that display linked with the device. The last one, OMC apps, also can avoid mistaking data due to human error instead of using medical card to record all the measurements.